Freedom Alcohol. This is Sam French. I hope this finds you well. You join me here, week 14 of the live videos, somewhere in the middle of a field in France. I apologise for the slight late uploading of this video. That's just due to Wi-Fi and some technical issues which I've had. It's going to be a short video today in terms of freedom from alcohol, but I want to talk about going on holiday and the challenges that this presents to somebody who perhaps has been free from alcohol for a short time. And I suppose to help you in terms of preparation. Now, this is my first holiday that I can recall probably since the age of about 15 or 16, where I have actually spent a number of days away without consuming any alcohol. And I have to say that it is a fantastic thing. And I want you to start to think about how this is a positive thing for you as well. Now, the natural thing is to think, again, negatively about it. Oh my word, I am missing out again during my holiday on not being able to consume alcohol. But I want you to think about this differently and think about the opportunities that this presents you. Now, when I think about my previous holidays, what I think about is waking up in the mornings absolutely knackered, and then having to go out and explore and see places with my foggy, hazed head, and trying to make out that I'm enjoying it, waiting for the next opportunity to go to the bar in the evening and have a drink. Now, I was never one to drink in the day. So that's really not been a problem for me. What I have felt during this week is a little bit of an itch, because I'm missing something. And do you know what? The reality is that I am missing something. I'm missing my friend, the drink. However, it is not my friend anymore, and therefore that's how I'm taking it, just as a little bit of an itch that I need to get through. But there have been so many positives to this holiday so far. I suppose the biggest one is the energy and presence which I've been able to have with my family that I didn't have before, and the time that I've spent with my children has been fantastic and very, very enjoyable, and I hope that you can think about those positive things for you as well. Now, the other thing I would say is that I spent some time before coming on holiday kind of preparing myself for this, because you are going to come across situations obviously that are going to be tricky. So whether that's the bar environment, whether that's the restaurant environment, whether that's anything to do with alcohol that you associate with holidays. It's not been too bad, to be honest, and like everything else, I'm just going to have to practice and get used to this. I'm going to have to practice and get used to the downtime, and you will find, and I suppose one of the cautions which I would say is that this is probably the one time where you've had a lot of time to yourself, so just be aware of that. I suppose plan for it and think about what you want to do with your time. You're going to have a lot of it, so use it, and use it positively to go out and explore and do things which things that you're going to enjoy doing, and things that motivate you, and you'll have a lot more time in terms of being able to plan for this. So please do that. Think about what it is. And you know what? I'm really enjoying not doing those stupid roles that people make up around holidays. What do I mean by that? Well, we all know the stupid, untold rule of being able to go to the departure lounge on your holiday and drink your first pint of Guinness at 10 AM in the morning. Totally ridiculous. And I've not had to do any of that. And do you know what? I never really signed up to do that anyway, but I'm sure there are people out there who did. So think of it as a positive. Think about the things that you're going to be able to do, how you're going to be more present in your time away, and just be okay with that itch. The chances are, if you do have a bit of an itch in the back of your mind about missing it, well, you're going to have to get over it, and perhaps just practice being present and think about the positive things which are happening. I keep reflecting and being very, very grateful that I'm able to go away, that I'm able to see new things, that I'm able to explore new places, and I'm just very grateful for that. So perhaps you're just going to have to spend a little bit of time thinking about what those positive things are for you. I'm grateful being stood here now on top of this mountain in the middle of France with some cows in the field behind me. You can probably see them there, and grateful that I'm able to do this in April. It is a bit chilly, but very, very grateful for that. So think of that. And the other thing I would say is that has been a little bit tricky is getting that time away and being able to spend some time just thinking about being selfish about my freedom from alcohol. You will need to do that. If you don't, I guess there is a risk there of forgetting about what your aims and your goals are around your freedom from alcohol. Thank you for listening. I will upload this. I'll write a bit more in the blog about my time away for week 14. I hope this finds you all well, and I'll speak to you all again next week. Thank you.